Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. I am Stylosa and this is OMEN by HP Presents, the UK Overwatch World Cup team. And we're joined by Cruz, Reels and Chris.
No. Unlucky.
Let's talk about the World Cup run. So obviously we went 15-0, undefeated, which is beautiful. How do you think we managed that?
I think what made us truly excel was our performance on stage when it matters most. Like we made jokes about being animals. It is a different game when you're playing in front of a crowd and on stage. And I think we have characters within the team that are able to guide players through that and then perform probably above our level that we would play online.
I think the amount of fun we had as well outside the game translated kind of into the game. There was a lot of things we did that all combined into us playing so well that a lot of people probably don't realise or understand.
Yeah. The final game in LA where we beat Chinese Taipei to go forward into the grand finals of the Overwatch World Cup. How did that feel?
We could tell that we had the upper hand pretty much.
At the first team fight, pretty much.
Yeah, the first team fight, yeah. Like I was in the back and obviously I was playing Lucio in the back and I could see that the way they were playing, they were super scared of us. Yeah.
So Chris, are there any specific teams you're looking forward to playing in the finals at the World Cup?
I think Korea will go in as insanely heavy favourites. And there's always this upside. If you pull off this upset, we'll literally go down Overwatch history, right?
So Reels, are you scared of anybody?
Obviously there's a few teams that you get nervous playing against, but I don't think there's anyone we're scared of. People like to ask that question a lot, like what teams you want to play or why do you want to play this team, where I couldn't care less who we play. It really doesn't matter to me. When you sit down at the PC, I'm just focused on playing my own game. I'm just trying to beat the red team. Realistically, every game we've gone into, we know we've had a chance at winning, So we'll see when we play some of these, the better teams of the World Cup, how it's going to go.
What do you think are our realistic chances when it comes to the World Cup itself?
Always go into a game thinking you can win, because what's the point of playing if you don't think you can win? We've got the mindset of, all right guys, give it our best shot, we got this, then you go from there. Of course we think we can go all the way. I mean, our track record is pretty good, as you mentioned multiple times, 50-0.
I know, I keep mentioning that.
Realistically, we want to go the whole way.
So competing at the highest level, you obviously need powerful equipment and reliable equipment, but what do you actually look for when it comes to picking up a computer to play at such a high level?
You do need a machine that can consistently run at the same top level at all times.
If you're playing with double the frames as someone else, or their frames is dropping in fights and stuff, and your game's running silky smooth, then you're definitely going to have the opportunity to get more kills and just play better in general.
Going to 144 hertz and then trying a 60 hertz monitor again, it's like, get this away from me. It's a ridiculous difference.
What are the top 3 things you'd look for that are in the OMEN range?
Well, it starts with reliability.
Yeah, reliability.
Is that the number one?
Yeah, number one, reliability.
Yeah. And then the specs within the system to consistently meet the top requirements for every game. So whatever settings I want to run Overwatch on, I know the OMEN PC will maximise the FPS.
So why do you guys play Overwatch at an esports level?
I think everyone gets that same kind of level where you play the game and you're having some fun, but the fun for us is being the best and winning against other good players, and proving that you're just as good, if not better than them. That is the majority of the fun,
Do you think it takes a special mindset to become pro, or could anybody do it?
You need a specific mindset for sure. We lost so many scrimmages. We scrim for 6 hours a day. Sometimes you lose the whole 6 hours, and that's when team atmosphere comes in. If you're friends with a team, losses don't hurt as much because everyone's like, it's all right, guys. We've won before, we're good players, we can get back into it.
So you don't really view it as a loss, it's just a learning experience.
Yeah, it's if anything, losing's better than winning, because you're winning all the time and you don't know what to do when you lose. You learn so much more from losing. I mean, we went for a boot camp in Korea, and we got pretty destroyed. We came back and we learned so much.
Do any of you guys have any top tips for people looking to get into esports? I think we'll take one of each of you guys and we'll go with you first, Chris.
I think my best tip would be you have to do the boring stuff sometimes. It's very easy just to play the game full time, just play the fun stuff. But if you want to legitimately become world class, you're going to need to record your own games, you're going to need to watch those games, and you're going to need to analyse mistakes, you're going to need to study other players, which a lot of players don't do because, to be brutal, it's just boring, and a lot of players don't have that mentality. So if you want to legitimately become a top tier player, I think you have to do the boring stuff.
have a good personality, fit in and work well with others. I think that's a big thing where players struggle, like top tier players. They don't work well with others. They're really good players, but they can't fit into a team.
This is a tip that I might not necessarily follow to a T, but not listening to Reddit and stuff like that when they comment on your plays. Just like having a mindset of, this is what I'm doing, I know what's best for me. These people on Reddit don't know as well as I do, so just not getting distracted by that, not letting it get into your head. Like if people on Reddit are calling you bad or whatever, keeping doing what
So
you're doing.
trying to block out negative
Yeah. I mean,
criticism.
it's hard though, it's hard.
So thanks for watching, guys, and thank you to Cruz, Reels, and Chris from the UK Overwatch World Cup team. And thank you to OMEN by HP, proud sponsors of the Overwatch World Cup.